Today we are applying sheet music. I have two techniques to show you applying sheet music to these scroll saw angels. Now, these angels are super popular. I'll put the link in the description on how you can get the tracers for these, but these are very popular. And one thing I see that people do a lot, and I did this last year, is putting sheet music on the wings. And it's so pretty. These are just so gorgeous. So I have two ways that I do it, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Hi, I'm Jen with Woodcraft Blueprints. I teach fun and profitable woodworking projects for any skill level. So as you can see, I have already cut these out and I put a coat of white paint on here, just a coat of white satin paint. And the first thing we need to do, which they're dry, we have to sand them. And I've got 150 grit sandpaper on here. I'm not sanding it to take off all the paint, but just smooth the paint over. Some of the wood grain may come up and also kind of go around the edges, give it a little bit of a weathered look. I have a full YouTube video on how I cut these out, so I will put that link in the description. So if you want to learn how to cut these out on your scroll saw. Now the first method, we are actually going to use pages from an old hymnal. Now before you say,
oh my gosh, how would you do that to an old hymnal?
I rescued, there was like 5 or 10 going to the dumpster. They were going to get thrown out and I saved them. So, so for this method, we're going to need Mod Podge and some old hymnals. You can also find these at, antique stores and flea markets and things like that. But if you do not have any, you can also just Google search like old hymnals or sheet music and print them off on regular printer paper, and you can do this as well. You may want ones that have a little bit of yellowing to it, so try to find that if you can. See, these naturally have a little bit of yellowing to them. I'm going to stencil on the front of this, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. But this sheet music is not that. So I'm not putting the title up there. I'm just putting like the bottom of it down there. Cut this in half. And on these wings here, the angel does go on the front. So we don't have to cover all of the wings. We just need one on each side. So what I'm going to do is get my Mod Podge and put this on here, and then I'm going to let it dry. I'm doing the iron-on method. You can also Mod Podge by putting it on wet, but I like the iron-on method. There's less wrinkles. So I'm gonna let this dry for a minute. Now it's just about dried, tiny little bit tacky. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down where I want it. And I'm not going with the curve of the wings, I'm going horizontally straight there. Make sure I'm covering up the ends enough. Lay that on there. Now I've got heated up iron and parchment paper. And I'm just going to lay this down and go over on here. And what this does is heats up the Mod Podge back up. Makes it active again so that paper sticks to it. Just creating like a glue. You can tell this paper is old. It kind of has that old dusty smell to it. Once it's on there, I take sandpaper. This happens to be 80 grit, and I'm just going to sand off the edges. Fold it up and kind of get in those little grooves and cracks there. And there we have the sheet music on the angel wings. Super simple. And at the end of this, you can spray a clear coat on here. Sometimes though, you have to be careful because it will make this kind of like shrivel up and then you'll have a wrinkle. So you can leave it, but if you really want to spray a clear coat, that's just something to be aware of. So I'm gonna go ahead and this angel, I can place it on here. The wings on this angel, you know, you can actually kind of go up or down. It's really however you see fit. I will say the wings, make sure they do go up like this. I see some people add them like that, which still looks all right, but actually I'm going to do it face down. I'm gonna hide my brad nails from the back. I got 1 1/4 since I've got 3/4 inch going into 3/4 inch. So make sure your wings aren't crooked. And there we have that one. I'm going to further add onto this one in a second here. For the second method, I'm going to stencil on sheet music, so I'm painting it on. This is Hark the Herald Angels Sing. This is a reusable mesh stencil that I made with supplies from Icon Art. I will put links in the description below so you can find out more about these stencils and also how to purchase this sheet music. On this, I'm going to put it on each side here. So with these stencils, they're reusable, meaning you can use them multiple times for a project. So Hark the Herald Angels Sing is going to be on here, and I'm going to try to get the words lined up so you can actually see it. Now with these stencils, you have to use chalk paint because it's thicker. I'm just going to glide paint over where these wings are. Actually, I need a little bit more paint on my plate. I had this plate earlier from another project I've been doing today, getting ready for a craft show. I've been really busy. We'll go to the other side. And we'll peel that up, and then you can see how that looks there. And since I have these out, I've got a couple that I'm going to do really quick. Now for the angel part, I have another stencil that I'm going to use, and this one says Hark the Herald Angels Sing, a nice big scrolly script type of a font. I'm going to put that on the front here. Same thing with this, I can reuse it multiple times, and I do have a little group of angels going on, so I'm going to go ahead and get them all done while I'm doing this. Let's glide this paint over. And then once this paint dries, then we can assemble them. Once this paint has dried, now I can assemble these just like I did for my other one. First though, if you want to, because I always do this, I like to distress the stenciling just a little bit. But don't use an orbital sander because the black will kind of get into the white and it doesn't look good. So I just use some piece of hand sandpaper. This is 80 grit, and I just kind of go over it just to kind of scratch it and rough it up just a little bit. So basically I just take the sandpaper and go up and down a little bit. And this kind of gives it more of an antique look. And sometimes the paint, like my stencils, it's not perfect. Got a little spot there. So when you distress it, it kind of makes it kind of blend in a little bit better. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this lettering as well. Just kind of distress it a little. So same thing with this one, I'm just going to distress it a little bit. I like to go with the grain, it makes it look more natural. And boy, that's that look that we get there. All right, and then I'm gonna assemble this just how I did the other one. I'm going to put this face down, put the wings on so that I can hide those nails in the back. Look at it from the front, so you see, just kind of get my placement right, and then I'll flip it over and center it up. Using 1 1/4 inch long brad nails. And look how wonderful that looks. Now you can clear coat these if you want, and especially since it's chalk paint, I do think it is a good idea just to kind of help protect it. I've seen a lot of my members make this, and in the membership there's a ton of ideas shared on how they finish it. A lot of them will add like little halos at the top and add some glitter, just all kinds of great stuff. I just love this black and white version and with the sheet music. If you love tutorials and projects just like this, then you need to be in the membership. I'm gonna have the information below in the description on how you can join and you can get fresh, new, trendy products every single month.